doing what's going on. So I saw that body cam footage of Black Panther director Ryan Coogler in Atlanta. He gave the bank teller his PIN number, his identification number, to get money for an assistant for a medical procedure with money. And what he got in return at Bank of America is 5-0, Glocks drawn, and cuffed. Embarrassment, harassment, and typical police trash. This Ryan Coogler, if you watch the classic movie Black Panther, which came out only a few years ago, $1 billion movie. Now I asked this question. If this was James Cameron, who directed a $1 billion movie Titanic in the same situation, do you think this would have happened where he'd been cuffed and embarrassed and he takes out his ID and it's got his bank accounts, his PIN numbers, and they still find a way to put a cuff on him? Because you can't be black out at the bank for going too much money. Well, they got to know who you is. America with 3Ks never changes. And this is just another example of an indictment of being black and the racism systematic institutionalized. The man had his proper protocols. He's masked up. He's doing what he's supposed to do. He gave the teller a note about specifics and he had his information. They ask you for your ID. If I go to the bank, I have to have they know who I am because I live in a small place, but I still have to have my credentials. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't because they know me because of my accounts and the business I've done. But issues I've had has been with some jive turkeys in the parking lots and people acting funky, And I choose not to go inside the banks. I just do drive-thru. I don't be involved with people without their mask, and I'm down with that distancing thing, so I don't be trusting folks. But anyway, that's another story. But the bottom line is this. They still profile. They still mess with you. They still blow things out. And, this is another example of letting you know. It don't matter if you're Mr. $1 billion director. You still black in America. They still want to let that message be sown. I saw that footage, and them black cops were pathetic. Even worse. I mean, they know good and well this guy wasn't going to jack the bank. He had the credentials. He had all the proof. And they up there trying to just embarrass and clown. And that's not doing no job. Like I said before, I wish it was James Cameron, the white director who directed Titanic. I wonder if he would have gone through half the same ish that Ryan Coogler had to go through. But it's always a reminder. It lets you know what they think of you. Always. And best believe you got to have your credentials. You got to have your stuff. Stuff is tracked and device. Who would they think they fooling and kidding? But they want to send a message. They always do. Please hit the like, the subscribe, work up thoughts and comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another, and best believe Sleepy Joe ain't none of them gonna say nothing about this. But this is just goes on every day in America. Pandemic or no pandemic, war or no war, they always got find time to mess with you when you black and always let you know what they think about you and treat you like a second-class citizen. Even when you got the receipts and the documentation, they're still going to try to find a way to do the extra amount.